Good morning, this is Lisa with Lisa's Landscape and Design, and today we're talking about the Easter lily, very appropriate as it is Good Friday, so happy Easter to all of you who are celebrating. And the reason that I wanted to feature this plant today is because I found these specifically at one of the big box stores yesterday for discounted because most of the blooms were spent. And in addition to that, many of you will of course be receiving these as gifts. And I wanted to feature it because not only is it just a beautiful plant, but most people don't realize how beautifully it does in the Texas landscape. So I wanted to show you, I have actually planted this in my front perennial bed amongst knockout roses, Salvia greggii, I've got Thrialis, Society garlic, and Walker's low mint. So anyone who's familiar with these plants knows those are really drought tolerant, very Texas friendly perennials. But I wanted to show you the Easter lily that I purchased for 50 cents the day after Easter 2 years ago. This is it, and it's getting ready right now, if I can swoop around without being too shaky. See all the buds that are on this thing? And of course then this is the one that I just planted yesterday. And then if you'll notice, as I'll swoop around here, here's another one that I purchased. But this is one that I planted a couple years ago, and it has several plants that have come up. There's maybe 3 or 4 of them in here. So this is, again, an excellent choice for a xeriscape bed. And I'll talk about xeriscape a lot because I believe in it with all my heart. This is my version of xeriscape. Not stabby and pointy and cactus and, you know, I really actually don't care for those types of plants. But I like color. I like texture. I like contrasting foliage, and I like to play with the colors of the greens in the light. And so you see I've got Japanese boxwood, and I've got all kinds of plants that you would see that are kind of maybe a little more common, some that aren't. But the Easter lily is a great accompaniment to this bed. And you see down there all the babies that are coming in. So I'm going to try to feature some of the more unusual ones that are gifts as the seasons come around that you actually can use in the landscape. And this is just an excellent choice. It will die all the way back to the ground once it's done blooming. It will bloom in about the middle of April. You see all the buds on here. And so that's really exciting, and I just wanted to see that, or let you know that as you are receiving these as gifts, that you can then plant them in your beds amongst other plants, so when they die back, they're still a beautiful part of the landscape. And I wish you all a very happy Easter, and now go get your garden on.